ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michelle van der Kerk, I'm a pediatrician, and we're there when the babies are born. We try and make the sick children better, and we do well baby checks during the first 2 years. I have a friend called Jamie who's written a book, and she and her family have been on many journeys. And in the book she writes, "When Jack was 4 months old, I took him for a checkup. Like most new parents, I suspect, I was not taking him so much to be checked as for the doctor to admire him and pronounce him perfect. Alas, it was not to be. Her words hit me like a wall of icy water. I could see she was worried, and I didn't like it one bit. When she finished the checkup, she wrote down the name of a pediatric neurologist. I knew somehow that her words were the end of something, of the dream or parents' dream of their child being healthy and normal. It's very hard when parents start the journey with occupational and speech therapists, geneticists, neurologists, and vague terms like global developmental delay, low muscle tone, autistic spectrum disorder. For most of us, the journey is something like creche, grade R, grade 1, primary school, high school, and so on. But what about school for the little boy with the ice blue eyes? And so many others, more by the day. Jamie's blog became her book. And on the 23rd of January in 2014, Jack was 6 years old. She wrote, "We would like to buy a property where we could start a therapy centre for children with special needs, as there's nothing like that here in our rural area. In fact, I would like it to be a farm. Eventually, this could lead to a school, a properly inclusive, forward-thinking school with a variety of traditional therapies and more esoteric complementary therapies to fully support the children like Jack, who currently don't seem to quite fit." So Jack, here's a high five to your mum and her butterfly school.
Jack's a bit shy. You'll just deal with me while I do my job. Yeah? You can say that you this now. Right. Good evening, everyone. To paraphrase from a well-known piece by Emily Kingsley about being a special needs parent, having a baby is like planning a holiday. It's all so exciting. You know exactly where you want to go. You get your guidebooks, you get your brochures, you do your planning, you plan your perfect holiday to Italy. Do you want to say hello? Go on, give it time. Okay, sit down, James. I'm sure about whether you wanted it before. All right, so, yeah, sit down.
I'll do it all.
So, you had your journey all planned, off you set for Italy. The plane lands, and suddenly you hear the stewardess saying, "Hello everyone, welcome to Holland." And you look at each other in disbelief, and you're like, "I don't want to go to Holland. I don't know anything about Holland. I'm going to Italy. That's all my friends are headed, and I'm going to Italy." But alas, that is not to be. The flight path has changed for you, and in Holland you must stay. But the interesting thing is, if you open your eyes and spend a bit of time and look around, you start to see it's not a place of despair. Holland has much that is beautiful and wonderful. There are tulips, there are windmills, there are Rembrandts. But if you continue to only mourn the fact that you lost your trip to Italy, you will never be free to experience the really lovely, the really special things about Holland. So, my name is Jamie Yates-Kastner. I'm the founder of the Butterfly Centre, but I am also a mother who has had to very reluctantly at first navigate her way through this foreign new country. So I know the difficulties that it holds. There are many of us who are struggling with the realities of raising neurodiverse children, let's call it, because there are so many labels for it. Every day those numbers are growing. The most frustrating thing, I'm sure you can't see very well, but the most frustrating thing in my experience was the lack of facilities, training, education and support in the Overstrand area. And it's not anybody's fault. The government is challenged with a lot of different priorities. And because neurodiverse children's disabilities are often invisible, these are the children who tend to fall through the cracks of the existing system. They inevitably fall further and further behind in the mainstream system and end up isolated, uneducated, and unemployed. In order to try and help break the cycle, in 2014, the Butterfly Centre was born. At the Butterfly Centre, children previously marginalized and bullied by a system in which they did not belong have finally found their tribe. They are learning to celebrate their own uniqueness and differences. And they are learning more than most people, including their own families, ever thought possible. Now it's trying to go to the next level and to help more children and families try and find their own wings and fly. An important part of what we do is ensuring that the children have outings and activities where they engage with the wider community, and even more importantly, that the community is given a chance to get to know these children and accept them. We encourage inclusivity, which is a worldwide concept we all need to work on, by showing society that different does not always mean less. Oh, we're up. We can wait. You can say afterwards. At the Butterfly Centre, specialized learning techniques combined with social skills and life skills and sporting activities all combine to ensure that each butterfly child reaches their own maximum full potential. Right, he will do it at some point, I tell you. He's not going to let that go. We aim also to provide education, training and support for families with similar problems and challenges. Leadership is provided through our very, very well-skilled... Okay, you do after, through our team, our board of directors of our NPO to ensure that we're compliant in all ways that matter, and a team of highly skilled and passionate teaching staff. We really believe that we now have the dream team together to take the Butterfly Centre into the future. Where to next for the Butterfly Centre and its children? Our current premises are rented. Unfortunately, less than 50% of our students can afford to pay full fees, and there's a large fundraising component to what we do, which will probably always remain the case. High rentals in our area mean that it's very difficult to sustain and grow our project. 5 years of dreaming, planning, problem solving later, this is where we are. We have a hectare of land available to us on a very long-term lease at zero rental, where we can build a permanent home for the Butterfly Centre. The relevant departures have been applied for and approved by the municipality. The building plans for phase 1, as you see there, have been drawn up, submitted, and are hopefully in the very final stages of approval at the municipality. The move to the farm holds many benefits for the children, current and future. Being close to nature, working with animals, growing our own produce, and valuable skills development, to name just a few. So, where will your funding go? How will your many steps, blisters, laughs, and kilometers benefit us? The cost of the new building, including landscaping, fencing, and equipment, has been quoted at a total of R1 million. We have secured funding from a well-known foundation who's been to visit us and totally supports the project to the tune of 500,000, 50% of the total cost. It remains up to us to raise the balance. A commitment from lighthouse to lighthouse would ensure that we can proceed rapidly with our planning, confident in the knowledge that we will have the funding necessary to complete the project. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of your journey, and I hope that your steps can help us to grow our wings. My time is up, although I have lots more I'd like to say. I think Jack would like to say hi, and then we'll leave you with a message from just some of our wonderful butterfly children.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, my name is Jack. I'm 12. Gonna be 13 on the 18 June. Please help us go to school.